Hello, my name is Robert Snodgrass, and I'm here to ask you to please value your family, not as what my family is doing to me. I love my mom and dad with all my heart. I stayed with them and took care of them for years, and walked into the hospital with my mom with nothing anywhere near life-threatening wrong with her, and she was killed, wrongfully killed. I poured all my heart and soul for 2 years into trying to have something done about it. You wouldn't believe all that I did. I was at government and offices and agencies in 3 different states, writing thousands of letters and calls and doing everything possible to. I even had medical professional testimony from the top medical researchers in the country detailing multiple things that this doctor did that no doctor should have done that directly killed my mom. And at all my struggles, all I found out was how sick and evil this country really is. The people that are supposed to be regulating and enforcing to protect public safety are instead doing the exactly opposite, protecting the people that are killing our precious beloved elderly. In Pennsylvania hospitals today at over 1,000% higher numbers than ever before in history. This crushed my soul, and I was really just hanging around to take care of my dad, and saw him, stuck with him through a couple times in and out of the hospital, just by his side all the time, doing everything I possibly can for him. He was getting better and doing very well, getting stronger and stronger, and then he knocked on my door one night, and I hear him say there's a fire, and open up my door, and the house is fully engulfed in just roaring flames and just this black smoke like tar in the air. And all I want to do is just save my dad. That my whole life is existence is to take care of and protect, and I can't get any air, and I'm fighting. I'm about to pass out trying to get some air. I'm running around trying to find a window to stick my head out to get some air, but I can't anywhere. I'll just trying to keep myself conscious so I could save my dad, but all I could do is just go out the window onto the roof, practically naked, jump off the roof, and just start screaming for help and banging on my neighbor's doors until I collapsed and was airlifted to the hospital myself. And in the midst of being just a totally broken, shattered soul already, I was there in the fire. They killed my dad and destroyed my home that I loved so much and everything that I owned. And this, and now, if you think that's not bad enough, all I wanted to do is get back to that place when they rebuild the home. My brother and sister are already very well off with homes and families and great lives, and uh, I was the one that lived there for, taking care of my parents, and then my sister gives me the nightmare uh, news that she's thinking of selling the property without even rebuilding the house, and I said, well, at least sell it to me. And then a week or so later, I text her, please, whatever you do, don't sell that property off without giving me the first choice. And she tells me she already signed the paper. So all I got, I mean, that land is sacred to me. The trail in the woods I cut for years back to the little dam that I built with the bench there. That's just the most peaceful serene spot that has gotten me through, getting sober 26 years ago and many hard times in my life, that the only way that I sustained was the solace that I got from that property, where that I had is only there because I had it declared protected wildlife sacred sanctuary wetlands. And I even brought buckets of tadpoles and raised them to frogs and released them there when they killed all the frogs, overspraying for West Nile virus mosquitoes, which they're really not even allowed to spray in the wetlands, but they did it anyway. And it's just, there's no words that can say that hell upon unbearable hell that I'm already in psychiatric treatment trying to deal with before, and just, and then on top of it, and the family that I would have done anything for, instead of doing anything for me, does the worst they possibly thing they ever could, to just make this into this already unimaginable hell, to just be so devastating. I would rather, I just, I don't even want to wake up in the morning, and I don't, please don't do this to your family. There's no way I'll ever be able to, yeah, to love them. And after doing this, I can't believe that the devil himself would treat me the way they're doing. They know I have nothing, and I've been through unimaginable hell while they're having their nice, good lives, always having anything they want, and I'm struggling every day just to try to even find a reason to be alive, and they're doing everything they can to take that away. And I don't know. There's no words. There's the hell of this all. Just please, please don't do this to anyone, family or strangers or anyone. Please. What? I think most people would have hung it up a long time ago, dealing with everything I'm trying to hang on through, and instead of, turning to my family for help, they're the worst ones of them all. Just, I'm sure that my parents would not have wanted this at all. The sacred land should be in the family, and at least be a place that I know I can get back to, at least for some healing for a while. It's the only place where I find any of that. That's all for now.